Hey guys, this is Rob here. Hope everybody's doing good. I'm back with another reaction video. I wanted to tell you guys, of course, about my other show, Casey Music Talk. We're talking with a bunch of musicians. It's on my YouTube channel. If you're interested in music podcasts, I've listened to people talk about all sorts of music topics, and go check those out. So today I am going to be talking about Metallica Orion. Now, Orion is from the album of Master of Puppets. Master of Puppets was 1986. Master of Puppets, the song itself is pretty wicked as well, and I'll probably do a reaction video on that at some point. But the song Orion is one that gets really missed, and I wanted to do a video on it because it's an absolutely horrendously awesome song. So instrumental. It's got kind of three big sections going on. There's going to be kind of a big rock section, and then in the middle it has kind of a development, and then it kind of comes back to the stuff again that it did at the beginning at the end. So let's just get into it. Here we go. Hear how they're fading those drums in? It's pretty cool. Really good, nice big long intro. So as musicians, this beat is actually pretty laid back, and it's really, really easy to rush. It would be really easy for a drummer to really pump this up, and you've really got to hold back, especially get the guitar part, I would think. Really nice heavy metal distortion on that. Nice little fills from Lars, the drummer. Little guitar part underneath. Down. Do you hear all those extra little beats he's throwing in there? This is a pretty odd meter little section here. So listen to that. Throw that extra little kick in there. And back to the beginning again. Now we get guitar solo. bridge. Hear that gong? So they did a little intro section there, and lots of guitar distortion, driving beat, pretty hard. Definitely metal sounding, and then now they're gonna go into this thing, which is just beautiful. So do you hear how long they're doing that phrase for? You know, it's actually eight notes there, but they're really spanning it out with a lot of space, a lot of long held notes, and really like you'll hear this whole section. They're kind of pulling it and twisting it to draw it out and make it last as long as possible. It's really a cool effect. Little twin guitar there too. 2 parts. Very laid back on those drums too. Hear it way behind the beat. Really nice guitar part. See, again, they hold it out and extend it. So again, they're just drawing it out and drawing it out. You can hear some Lars throwing some really nice little drum fills in there. The other thing, like I was saying, is you're hearing kind of a double guitar part there. They probably, I can't tell you if they record, if that's literally a chord that he's playing and going, and so he's giving 2 notes on a chord, or if he did those, or if that's a single note melody that he's recording 2 parts. I bet if I were to bet, I bet he probably recorded 2 parts, but I can't be for sure. And then a really nice little melody here. Definitely recorded those separately. They build it. A little bridge section. you did right there was called triplets. If you for the music people watching, triplet, 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 da 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 dee da da, 1 2 3, 1 2 3. Right, it's got a 3 kind of feeling, and so they did a really cool twin guitar part there with doing triplets, 2 different lines doing triplets at the same time. One thing that I think is really interesting about Metallica is that a lot of their songs, like for example Master of Puppets, has some really driving typical heavy metal kind of riffs, but a lot of their songs have some really cool writing, like that section you just listened to. I think one of their more famous songs is probably Nothing Else Matters, and that's one of these like huge ballads and kind of a soft song, and that's what's really cool. Another band that's sort of like this is Green Day, and That Time of Your Life, if you guys know that song. A lot of their stuff is very rock, but one of their most famous songs ended up being one of their ballads, and I think Metallica fits into that category of some of their ballady kind of stuff is really, really cool, even though everybody thinks of them as this hard rock band. So listen to that. So they went in for all of the slow stuff, and then their transition out of that is just a din din, and that's it. And they just like they hit those 2 hits, cut everything off, and then they just start a new phrase. They didn't do that, as far as I'm concerned, they didn't do that very smoothly right there. But I can't even really think how I would link those 2 sections back together. So they probably did as good as they can do, but that's always really tricky when you have a section that doesn't sound anything like another part of the song. Is how are you going to link those so they sound smooth going in from one to another? The first time they just did a big long held note and faded it out, and then they started their second section, and now here they just do a dun dun, and then they go back into the third section, so weird, because in a way the second section kind of fits with the first in a weird way, but in a way it doesn't. It's really hard to explain. And so that's one thing that I've tried to do when I'm writing, is try not to put 2 completely conflicting songs into one song. You might as well just make them 2 different songs. If that's my opinion. But anyway, that's always funny to me how people want to transition from one thing out to another thing, Into really hardcore driving music again. Nice shreddy guitar. And here's that odd meter stuff again. Then you hear the fade out. So that's Orion. This is off of one of their very good albums, Master of Puppets, and really, really cool song. I might do Call of Cthulhu at some point. That's another song that's kind of similar to this, instrumental, couple of different sections in it, and but definitely Metallica, just iconic band. I mean, I probably would say that one of the first heavy metal bands was probably Black Sabbath and others, but Metallica really put heavy metal on the map for sure, and they have some absolutely fabulous songs. So I'm probably going to do some more of these here for you, but Anyway, there you go. All right, hope you guys enjoyed that, and I will see you on the next one.